digital marketing. It's a fast-paced world, isn't it? New platforms pop up, algorithms change overnight, trends shift like the wind. It can feel like you're constantly running just to keep up. But let me ask you this, are you running in the right direction, or are you just busy being busy? Without clear goals, you're essentially navigating a vast ocean without a compass or a map. You might be doing a lot of things, posting content, running ads, sending emails. But are these activities actually getting you closer to where you want to be? That's the million-dollar question we need to answer before we spend another dime or another minute. Setting goals in digital marketing is not just a nice-to-have. It's absolutely essential. It's the foundation of any successful strategy. Think about it. How can you measure success if you haven't defined what success looks like? How do you know if your campaigns are working if you don't have a benchmark to compare them against? Goals provide that clarity. They give your efforts purpose. They transform random actions into a coordinated plan. They help you focus your resources, your time, your energy, and your budget on the things that truly matter for your business growth. This focus is critical in the noisy digital landscape. Imagine you're building a house. Would you start laying bricks without a blueprint? Of course not. That would be chaotic and wasteful. Your digital marketing strategy is no different. Your goals are your blueprint. They tell you what you're trying to build. They guide every decision you make, from the content you create to the channels you use and the audience you target. Without this guiding framework, your marketing efforts can become fragmented, inefficient, and ultimately ineffective. You end up throwing things at the wall to see what sticks, which is a very expensive and frustrating way to do marketing. So today, we're going to talk about making your goals smarter. Not just any goals, but smart goals. This framework will revolutionize how you approach your digital marketing. It will bring precision and power to your planning. We'll break down what SMART stands for. We'll walk through how to set these types of goals, and we'll look at some real-life examples you can adapt for your own campaigns. By the end of this, you'll be ready to set goals that don't just sit on a document, but actually drive real, measurable results for your business. Let's get started. All right, let's dive into what makes a goal truly powerful. It's the SMART framework. This isn't just some fancy acronym. It's a proven method to make your goals clear, focused, and most importantly, achievable. Each letter in SMART stands for a crucial element that transforms a vague wish into an actionable target. The S stands for specific. This means your goal needs to be super clear and well defined. You can't just say, I want more traffic. That's too broad. You need to ask, what kind of traffic? To where? From what source? Being specific eliminates ambiguity and sets a precise target for your efforts. Next up is M for measurable. If you can't measure it, you can't manage it, and you certainly can improve it. A measurable goal means you have concrete criteria for tracking your progress. How will you know when you've achieved your goal? What metrics will you use? For example, instead of more traffic, a measurable goal would be increase website traffic by 20%. This gives you a clear number to aim for and allows you to monitor if your strategies are actually moving the needle. Without a measurable component, your goal remains a fuzzy idea, not a tangible objective to work towards. Then we have A for achievable. This is about being realistic. While it's great to aim high, your goals need to be attainable given your current resources, constraints, and time frame. Setting an impossible goal can be demotivating. Ask yourself, Is this goal something we can realistically accomplish with the team, budget, and tools we have? This doesn't mean you shouldn't stretch yourself, but it does mean grounding your ambitions in reality. For instance, aiming to become the #1 social media presence in your industry in 1 week with no budget is probably not achievable. It needs to be a challenge, not a fantasy. The R stands for relevant. Your goal must matter to your overall business objectives. Why is this goal important? How does achieving it help your business move forward? A relevant goal aligns with your broader mission and strategy. If your main business objective is to increase sales for a specific product, then a digital marketing goal focused on generating leads for that product is highly relevant. If you're setting goals that don't contribute to the bigger picture, you're wasting valuable resources and effort. Every goal should have a clear why behind it, connecting it to your company's success. Finally, T is for time-bound. Every goal needs a deadline. A time frame creates a sense of urgency and helps you prioritize your tasks. Without a deadline, there's no pressure to start working on the goal, and it can be endlessly postponed. Someday is not a day of the week. A time-bound goal would be increase website traffic by 20% within the next 3 months. This gives you a clear finish line and helps you break down the goal into smaller, manageable tasks with their own mini deadlines. This structure is vital for keeping momentum and ensuring progress is made consistently. Now that you understand what each letter in SMART stands for, let's talk about how you actually create these goals for your digital marketing campaigns. It's a systematic process. You can't just pick one letter and ignore the others. They all work together. The first step is to get really specific. Start by asking yourself the W questions. What do I want to accomplish? Why is this goal important? Who is involved? Where is it located? Which resources or limits are involved? Don't be vague. Instead of improve social media, try increase engagement on our Instagram posts. This clarity is your foundation. Once you have a specific idea, the next step is to make it measurable. This is where you define how you'll track progress and success. Ask, how much? How many? How will I know when it is accomplished? What key performance indicators, KPIs, will you use? For our Instagram example, increase engagement becomes increase average likes and comments per Instagram post by 15%. Now you have a number. You can look at your current average and then track the change over time. You can use platform analytics or other tools to gather this data. Without this, you're just guessing if you're succeeding. Next, you need to ensure your goal is achievable and relevant. For achievable, consider your current situation. Do you have the skills, budget, and time to reach that 15% increase in Instagram engagement? If you're a one-person team with no budget, aiming for a 500% increase in a month might be setting yourself up for failure. Make it challenging, yes, but also realistic. For relevant, ask if this goal aligns with broader business objectives. Does increasing Instagram engagement help sell more products, build brand loyalty, or drive traffic to your website? If the answer is yes, then it's a relevant pursuit for your marketing efforts. Finally, lock it down with a time-bound deadline. When do you want to achieve this goal? Setting a target date creates urgency and helps with planning. For our Instagram goal, it could be your increase average likes and comments per Instagram post by 15% within the next 60 days. This time frame provides a clear endpoint. It also allows you to break down the larger goal into smaller weekly or even daily tasks. For example, you might decide to post a certain type of content 3 times a week and engage with X number of followers daily to hit that 60-day target. This makes the big goal feel less daunting. Let's look at some real-life examples of SMART goals in digital marketing. This will help you see how the theory translates into actionable plans. Example 1. Imagine you run an e-commerce store selling handmade jewelry. A vague goal would be get more sales. A SMART goal would be increase online sales of our new Summer Sparkle necklace collection by 25% through targeted Facebook and Instagram ad campaigns, measured by Shopify sales data within the next 8 weeks. Let's break it down. Specific, increase sales of the Summer Sparkle collection. Measurable, 25% increase, tracked via Shopify. Achievable, assumes a reasonable ad spend and effective targeting. Relevant, directly impacts revenue. Time bound, within 8 weeks. Here's another example, perhaps for a B2B company offering software services. A common vague goal is improve our content marketing. A SMART goal would be generate 75 new marketing qualified leads, MQLs, per month from our company blog by publishing 4 high-quality SEO optimized articles targeting decision makers in the tech industry and promoting them via LinkedIn and our email newsletter, to be achieved by the end of Q3. Specific, generate MQLs from the blog. Measurable, 75 MQLs per month tracked via CRM. Achievable, 4 well-researched articles and consistent promotion. Relevant, MQLs feed the sales pipeline. Time-bound, by the end of Q3. These examples clearly show how SMART goals provide a roadmap. They tell you exactly what to do, how to measure it, and when it needs to be done. They remove the guesswork. They provide a clear focus for your team and your resources. When you have such clarity, your campaigns become more strategic, more efficient, and ultimately more successful. You stop wasting time on activities that don't move the needle and start investing in what truly drives results. This focus is invaluable in the ever-changing digital marketing landscape, helping you stay on track despite the distractions. So, the importance of SMART goals cannot be overstated. They are the bedrock of effective digital marketing. They turn aspirations into actionable strategies. They provide clarity, focus, and a framework for measuring success. I encourage you, starting today, to review your current marketing objectives. Are they SMART? If not, take the time to refine them. Use the steps we've discussed. Define what you want to achieve with precision. Make it measurable. Ensure it's achievable and relevant. And give yourself a deadline. Start setting your own SMART goals and watch how it transforms your digital marketing results.
Don't miss the next video from The Social Glue. Smash that like button, subscribe, and join our community. Got questions? Call 678-358-3680 or visit thesocialglue.com. Don't miss out, be part of the buzz.